Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. I hope you're well. The Israeli government may have tried to cut off Gaza from the rest of the world by prohibiting fuel and electricity from them. Still, the people of Gaza are able to communicate with us sometimes with little internet connection available while charging their mobile phones with any means possible for them. And that is the reason why the world is able to witness the horrors and suffering that they're facing. The world is truly shaken by the heartbreaking pictures and videos in which little kids are pulled out of rubble in the darkness of the night. Imagine the state of a 4-year-old kid playing with toys when suddenly the whole building collapses over him and he's left alone in that darkness and trapped inside the rubble for more than 5 hours. How horrible is that situation to even imagine? But surprisingly, some kids who are being rescued from underneath the rubble are narrating a different story about how they never felt totally alone.
وأنا في الركام تحت الإنقاذ ضلتني 4 ساعات من أول ما وصلت الدار هذا في ملاك إجا ضوالي ضل ضويلي مع ما سمعت صوت المنقذين إجا لفيت وجهي لأنا عشان أشوفهم لأن من أول ما لفيت الجهة طلعت عليه ما لقيتوش اختفى اللي هم ضلهم 4 ساعات يطلعوني من تحت الإنقاذ بس سبحان الله بعت لي ملاك البحث ما شفتش أنا بس شفت أكنه ضوء وجهه حط أقطر على وجهه.
This girl, who appears to be barely 6 or 7 years old, is stating that she felt the presence of angels around her while she was trapped underneath the rubble, and that because of that, she was not scared at all. Similar claims were reported earlier this year when an earthquake of huge magnitude hit Turkey, causing severe casualties. Children as small as 3 years old were pulled from underneath the rubble of buildings. Sometimes, almost after 48 hours, they were coming out smiling and laughing. When they were asked how they survived alone for long under the debris of buildings, they replied that they actually never felt alone. These claims are made by small children and not manipulative adults, and thus it makes it much more believable as small children do not have any hidden political agenda. Rather, they are free from all bias and only speak from their hearts. It is highly unlikely that these children are making things up just after being pulled from underneath the debris of buildings. When we hear such statements coming from small kids, we should think that there are some instances that happen in this life, but we are unable to comprehend them because, as human beings, we only believe what we see with our very own eyes. Our eyes can see that these children are suffering tremendously. We can feel the pain that the child must be going through. We are unable to understand how kids were trapped under the huge rubbles of buildings alone, hungry and thirsty. But we do not know how Allah still is and always has been with His loyal servants. We do not know because it is beyond our understanding how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is helping and giving enough courage to the besieged people of Gaza, even in these turbulent times. This is why we, as Muslims, should trust Allah and His plans, even when we see everything going against us. Tawakkul is part of a believer's faith, to believe in the miracles of Allah and have complete trust in the plans of Allah, that He will never leave His servant in times of distress and will surely make a way out of every trouble. The world is with the oppressors and Allah is with the believers. So the oppressors will lose even after winning this battle, and the believers will win even after losing everything.
ويرزقه من حيث لا يحتسب ومن يتوكل على الله فهو حسبه إن الله بالغ أمره قد جعل الله لكل شيء قدرا.
May Allah bless the people of Palestine. May Allah be always with them. Ameen.